Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Talk TV. And this is your girl Chanel. Let's talk. I've been looking in the news and it's been really, really sad to see the decline in Miss Wendy Williams. I've been watching this lady, following this lady's career, it seems like forever now. And to see how far and how fast she has fallen. And nobody's going to tell me anything different. I know she has certain health issues, but she's had certain health issues for a while now. And she was able to maintain herself on that show. Nobody's going to tell me that this woman did not lose damn near everything because of that man that she fell for. Kevin Hunter, and when he decided to go outside of that marriage and have that baby and, eventually, them two getting divorced, we've seen a steady decline in Wendy Williams' mental health, emotional health, financial health. This woman, it's scary to see, to be honest with you. Because for me, she symbolizes, and she used to symbolize the epitome of strength. And to see her fall this way and go through so much, and then a lot of this being public, obviously a lot of people feel like, she used to put out everybody else's business, so it's her turn. Fair enough. But for her to lose her whole career, they literally just wiped an Instagram, YouTube of the old Wendy Williams show. And this woman has been working for this career for, she's 57? For damn near 40 years now? And it's crazy to see in a number of years, this man, she finds out this man is cheating on her. He has the baby. They get divorced. Everything in her life falls apart. And I want this to be a cautionary tale to the women, the men, whoever is listening. You can love somebody, but you can never love them more than you love yourself. You can believe in somebody, but you can never believe in them more than you believe in yourself, because if you do, things like this happen. Little do she know she's the one that created this. Yes, he helped her. Yes, he probably supported her throughout the years and so on and so forth. But Wendy Williams was Wendy Williams before she met Kevin Hunter. And somewhere along the line, she lost that and forgot about who she really was, because I don't know what's going on. And then obviously she doesn't have a lot of support in the background to help her, because this looks crazy. And I'm really, really sad to see this woman and her legacy to be tainted this way, and it all being a result of this man. And as a woman, and I'm sitting here and I'm watching this, and I'm watching women all over the world, smart women, rich women, women, white women, black women, short women, fat women, thin women, business women, stay-at-home moms. And it's like, what is going on in this world, in the way that women are being treated by the people that say they love them, and then completely disregarded? So I can be honest with you. I'm looking at Wendy and I'm like, prenup. I'm looking at Wendy and saying, you have to believe in yourself. You have to be your own backbone. You have to be your own cheerleader. You know what I mean? Because there may be a day that this man walks out of your life And if he walks out of your life, can you still stand without him? And as we can see, I'm praying for Wendy. I hope that she gets whatever help she needs and she comes back swinging. But do not let this man win. He's out here doing interviews and so cavalier about what he did to you and the way he was able to come in your life, get what he needed, and then ride off in the sunset with a new woman and a new child and leave you there dealing with substance abuse issues, financial issues, losing your show. You're dealing with health issues. And he gets to go and have a whole new family. If this isn't a wake-up call for women everywhere, please, please do not give your life up for these men. If you see in the beginning he's cheating on you, you see he's a snake, please believe him. Like Dr. Maya Angelou said so eloquently, when someone shows you who they are, please believe them. Because I cannot stand seeing these beautiful, smart, hardworking women being broken down every single day by men that don't deserve them in the first place. When you hear Wendy's story, this man cheated on her when her son was a newborn baby. Leave his ass then. Because look up 20 years, he's still the same man. Melody Holt recently on one of the episodes talked about somebody warning her at 22 that Martell was out there cheating on her. And she's saying hindsight is 20/20. At 36, she would have believed them. Believe when someone shows you who they are, believe them. And choose to save your own life over whatever type of fairy tale type of love that is made up in someone's head. Because if we look out here in the world, this love thing is not a fairy tale. And it has serious life-altering consequences. Look at this woman. Look who she was and look who she is now. And tell me that Kevin Hunter was ever worth it. This lady built her own name, went from radio to TV. And this man, who was living off of her back then, gets to take her money, ride off in the sunset with a new baby, and leave her looking like a fool for everyone to laugh at. It's crazy. So women, please love yourselves. Love yourselves enough to leave when you see that this person does not value you. Love yourself enough to say, fuck this dude. And I'm not going to allow him to be the reason why I do not continue on in my life. That my dreams will never become reality because he decides to go out here and do some crazy stuff and mess with another woman. That's his own problem. What he does is not a reflection of you. What you do is a reflection of you. So if he decides to be a snake, he wants to be a scumbag, let him be a scumbag. But do not allow that to define who you are and how you move in the decisions you make about your own life. Don't pick up a bottle because a man hurt your feelings. Because that bottle is not going to prevent whatever tears that's going to come out your eyes. Don't go out there and do anything to harm yourself because somebody else hurt you. Love yourself enough to say, guess what, baby girl? He wasn't worth it. He does not deserve me. And guess what? I'm going to keep on pushing because I deserve to get my dreams. I deserve to live the life that God has for me. And I'm praying for Wendy. I'm hoping that this podcast that she's talking about is a real thing. But all those women out there watching, use her as a cautionary tale, because when I saw that, it taught me, no matter how much money I'm making, always have your own. Don't ever think that this is going to be forever, because things change. And when they change, are you going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet? Do not lose yourself in this man, because guess what? Most of the time, they do not lose themselves in us. Look what he traded Wendy Williams in for. She's not as, she, what? Only thing she probably got on Wendy is that she's younger than Wendy. That's it. That's it. She didn't have to be smarter. Nothing. So she's now sitting back, living off this lady's work. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. As phenomenal and as many things that Wendy has done, Wendy got her mess with her. But look what Wendy has done. And look how many people she inspired, how many doors she's opened for bloggers and people who do commentary. And for this man to just leave her and never look back. They don't get caught up the way a lot of times women get caught up in them. This man ain't caught up in Wendy the way she was caught up in him. Oh, hell no. That means he's not worth it. If you don't care about me that deeply, I cannot care that deeply about you, sir. I cannot. I can only give you and only be a mirror of what you give me. Look at what Wendy gave him and look the way he was able to throw it away. So clearly, he was not that great of a man. So he could not have presented that much of so amazing love for this woman that she cannot find her way back to what she needs to be. Because look what he's doing to you. So he cannot be such a great man. I'm not saying that people don't fall out of love. I'm not saying that people can't get divorced and move on. But the way this man did this lady, it's no way you're going to tell me that this man is a good man. It's no way you're going to tell me that he was a good man 5 years ago. You do not treat a woman that you've been with for 20 plus years, that helped raise your son, that built a business and a whole career with you. You do not treat her that way just because you no longer have romantic feelings for her in the same way that you did before. I don't have to want to be with you as my romantic partner for me to still have love for you and still care about your well-being. This man has no regards for this woman. He's not a good man. He wasn't a good man back then. He's not a good man now. So he's not worth giving your life up for. So if Wendy, anybody could ever send this to Wendy, Wendy, please, from my mouth to God's ears, please go back and look at some of your old tapes. Go listen to yourself and go find the old you and recognize and realize who you were and realize that you are the one that built this. Your name is Wendy Williams. You don't need Kevin Hunter to be that. Go out there and get your money. Go out there and show these critics and these people that's laughing at you that this is not the last chapter in your book. Because it will be a very, very sad way to end your story. From one woman to another. Please, please, get it together, baby girl. Get it together.